Hello. I haven't done my Bible study in a little while, but I wanted, and I'll get back to that. I just wanted to show you what happened to me. I've been, because of this, although I really don't like the sling, it just doesn't work very well. I started going back to school, and it's been very overwhelming. But I know I have to do my part, I have to do my work, and I believe God is helping me, giving me strength. Although the problem is, the closer you get to where God wants you to be, the harder the darkness is going to fight back, and it's been fighting a lot this past week, this past couple weeks. Also, I had to drop one of my classes. I had to drop my logic class because just too much. And I think like 3 classes in summer school and working part time was just too much for me. And so I dropped logic. I kept race, class, gender, and English Comp 2. And although it's funny, I feel like, well, I'm not the most conservative. There's another more conservative, but I feel really weird because usually on this video, I'm more criticizing the right of me, but in that class, I'm criticizing more the left of me in race, class, gender. And it's just an interesting thing. Like I said, I believe that the system is rigged. I believe that a black male growing up in, like, let's say Watts or Brooklyn or Chicago or where even, does not have the same opportunity as a white man, say even Madison or anywhere. And I started thinking, I mean, especially about how Christianity has had a play. I mean, one, slavery started with good Christian men. Look at it ripped apart churches. I mean, the Southern Baptist Church was born out of slavery. And it just gets, it gets very, how evil the world is that we take something like skin color or nationality and we make it, we put ourselves above them, and I think that's a sin. I mean, they were right when they said um, when the Senate apologized for slavery and Jim Crow laws, they called it our nation's original sin. It is our sin, and so anyway, I mean, that's interesting. English Comp too is, I haven't wrote a paper in 4 years, and it's just, I'm not used to it. Emailing, texting, it's not it. I'm not used to it, and so I'm getting back. Although my final paper is going to be on Christianity in Africa, reading Hearts of Darkness, and my paper is going to be on Christianity in Africa, and how has it been good or has it been bad? And I mean, using like slavery, using the exploitation uh, uh, of um, of the natives in the Congo, and brutality of King Leopold's regime, and but also dealing with helping with Rwanda and the missionary work of helping bring proper water and health care into Africa, and things like that. And who knows, maybe like this, I mean, a show, I mean, I believe also that it's only when hypocrites get involved, it's only when the idols of money and power get involved, and self, the idol of self, can't forget the idol of self, get involved, that it corrupts the work of the Great Commission. I mean, from the early slavers to all the way up to like Pat Robertson and the scandal in Liberia and earlier Zaire, also the Congo. And hopefully, I mean, one of my goals is to show the unbelieving world that Christianity is a force of good. And I hope to do that. I mean, you can't get a more liberal or a more atheist city or an atmosphere than college in Madison. METC is a little bit more conservative because you have more rural, some more rural people coming, and which is good. But I wanted to show that no, Christianity is a shining light. Albeit it was butchered by so many people, and I personally think that's part of the devil's design. That's part of the devil's game plan, to make Christianity look evil. And that's why we have to just fight and say no, they do not represent us. And that's what I'm doing here. And I dropped Logic last Tuesday because I couldn't. It was just too much in too short of a period. And then I was riding my bike home, and I noticed the bus coming this way, and I was trying to go because I thought I might. All of a sudden, I said, "Oh, a bus is coming." So I went this way, and the brake clocked, and so the bike went this way. I got thrown over my handlebars, landed just shy of the bus. To the people in the bus, it looked like I rolled under the bus while the bus was moving. So, I mean, God was looking out for me. I mean, I could have actually been killed, I believe. And I was wearing a helmet. I always wear a helmet when I ride my bike. So, all I did was fracture my elbow, which I can't really use my arm, which I work in retail, so it's very hard. I had to not work this week. And so there's still the plague of self-doubt and the old demon lust. A lot of attractive women in school, young women, and your mind starts to wander, and you start to lust in your heart. And I try not to do that. Also, there are some girls that I think I want to ask out. But then I start thinking, what kind of boyfriend would I be? I know she might actually watch this, and then I'm really screwed. But I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad I'm doing this, and I'm glad. I mean, I wouldn't be back here I wouldn't be back in school if I didn't go back to church, if God didn't open my eyes. And I still am confused with the predestination, is it, God chooses us, but am I the wordage, say when I let God into my heart, or and then it's not, I don't understand that, but I'm still relatively new, and I'm still swimming in the shallow end of the theology swimming pool. But I'm glad to do this. I'm glad to be back in school, and one of my videos, I got a lot of, atheists, and that's the thing. I still am learning how to share my faith and how to do that in school. And, but I'm glad I'm doing this. It's good to keep yourself busy. And I'm not going to go to UW if it's still in God's plan, if it's still meant to be, until spring of 2011. But then I started having questions. What if the tribulation people are right? What if we're nearing the end? Am I selfish to go back to school? Even though I'm doing this because I want to help other people? I don't know. I just have to continue walking the walk I think God is sending me, and continue. So, God bless, and talk to you later. I should have another Bible study pretty soon. Thank you.